The process of conception is magical, miraculous, and is always wanted by all. Conception involves a key function called fertilization. Fertilization is a normal process of formation of embryo which develops further over 9 months in your womb. Your baby is conceived when the sperm cells from your husband unite with the egg cells from your body. This union is called conception and marks the beginning of pregnancy. The stage for your baby is laid 14 days prior to your regular menstrual cycle. When a mature ovum is released from your ovary, ready for fertilization. This is called ovulation, and the mature egg is picked up by your fallopian tube and is rapidly transported along it. A male deposits millions and millions of sperms in the vagina at a single ejaculation. However, only a few thousands are lucky enough to enter the uterine cavity and migrate through the fallopian tube. Quite a marathon race this, where many contest, but only a few can last the entire course. There is more to come. When actual process of fertilization begins, only 300 to 500 can actually reach the ovum. Now, out of these select few who have reached the ovum, only one, the best and the healthiest sperm, penetrates the ovum and wins the race. The rest are denied entry. Truly a race where only the fittest survives. After penetration, the male sperm cell and the woman's egg cell fuse and become a single cell called zygote. The step next to this fusion is fission. The zygote starts dividing itself into multiples of 2. Thus, it undergoes symmetrical division to form a 4, 8, 16 cell stage and finally becomes a cluster of cells resembling the mulberry fruit and is called morula. The morula undergoes biological changes and is transformed into blastocyst. The tissue-dissolving enzyme which the blastocyst secretes dissolves the uterine wall. This facilitates its entry inside. Once it is implanted inside the uterine walls, the original point of entry is sealed. This implantation of the blastocyst occurs on the 6th day after fertilization, corresponding to the 20th day of the menstrual cycle. The entire process of implantation is over by the 10th or 11th day after fertilization. Gradually, this implanted blastocyst evolves into an embryo and then the fetus over the period of 9 months.
Having a baby is a dream of every couple. This presentation would help you understand how you can turn your dream into reality. So, let us begin. Failure of fusion leads to failure to conceive. However, there are many other reasons why conception may not occur. For all these problems, there are different techniques available that would help you have your own baby.
This presentation is meant for all those infertile couples who would like to conceive and have their own baby. Let us get oriented to the solution of your problem, which would bypass nature's hurdles. Modern advances have offered a really impressive way to deal with infertility.
Intrauterine insemination is a simple procedure of introducing washed sperms into uterine cavity just after ovulation. In this process, the progress of follicles is monitored by ultrasonography till ovulation. Once ovulation is induced, either naturally or with hormonal injections, washed sperm concentrate is introduced to time the process of natural fertilization. In many cases, this will be highly successful.
A live baby can be developed in a test tube in early stages, which is later transferred to the mother's womb for further development. This entire process is known as in vitro fertilization or IVF. It means the initial stages of baby making takes place in a special environment outside your body. Isn't it great? Let us now talk about how exactly this is done.